Good morning and happy blessed Friday. I was talking to some friends of mine who are in education and have been for years, and I come in from a different perspective. So currently, I work with the 0 to 5 population, children and families, particularly staff. And when I get referrals to do an observation, I'm always perplexed that people are looking for more than what's actually there. And so often what I see are kids being kids, meaning we know kids are sponges. We also know that their first line of defense of education comes from home. So what they bring to school is what they are exposed to. And I had to do this observation, and there was this young woman who had very grown mannerisms. And I don't want to call her aggressive because I don't think she was. I feel like what I was seeing was how she's treated at home. And so as I'm watching, I'm noticing she's the one who sits in a chair and reads to other kids. And when the kids didn't want to follow her direction, she would actually stand up and put her hand up like this, like she was going to hit them. And I was like, wow, right? Couldn't say anything. I just had to watch and see how it all played out. And the adults in the room are supposed to be supervising, and there lied most of the problem that they weren't. And it made me think, if you understood where the developmental stage of a child was or is, then a lot of your questioning of their behaviors wouldn't be something that you felt they needed some kind of therapy or aid more than you probably needed to step up and do your job, watch the children, spend time with the children, and think about ways to incorporate them that really attended to the behaviors that were not wanted or were hurtful to other kids while in the class. And so I think sometimes we want something to be bigger than what it is, and it just isn't. The reality is you have to look at home. That's where it starts. And spend more quality time with your children, reading age appropriate books, watching age appropriate television, and having age appropriate conversations, because rabbits in the forest have big ears. Because whatever happens at home, it's going to happen when they're away from you. Now, how it plays out when they're away from you, no one knows, right? It could be worse. And so take the time to rear your kids up in the proper way. Educate them in the proper way. Have patience. Explain things to them. Read to them. Show them different things so that they understand. When they ask a question, slow down. Take the time to answer it. Don't brush them off and sit them down in front of a television that is programming them to be someone that is hard to be around or tolerate. They deserve that. They don't deserve to be flagged or looked at like they're not able to be around other children. That socialization, the social emotional stage of development is so important, right? Because that is that foundation. So most kids don't need behavioral plans or aids or therapy. Most kids need their parents. Just a thought. Thank you for listening. I love you. Happy Blessed Friday.